Call it pork.
Chill.
Yeah.
Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Holla at your boy, baby.
Yeah.
You killed it on this one, man. Chill.
We got Yin Yang Twins and Mike Jones in the house tonight. Yeah. Pieces. Call it pork and switch the house in this bitch. That right. Check it out.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind.
You want this money, then you gotta be a
Bad bitch.
Shake that ass for the tip if you a
Bad bitch.
drop it down to the floor if you a
Bad bitch.
Oh no, she ain't a hoe, she just a
Bad bitch. I'm in the club looking for a bad bitch. In the parking lot looking for a bad bitch. Everywhere I go, I'm trying to find that bad bitch. You know me, I gotta keep me a bad bitch. Freak in the morning, freak in the evening. I'm looking for a freak when I'm done block leave. Now take me to a house, tease me, then please me and tell all her friends how the dick made her sleep. And believe me, when I'm up in that, I'm beating it. Giving y'all that Mike Jones treatment. I can tell by the way she walk that she got it. Body so deadly, you can tell when she drop it. I'm either gon' hit her, I'ma be ass out. I seen it walk by me, damn near passed out. Then crept up behind her, told her it was time to let a player like me get in that vagina. I'm looking for a dime, that's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime, that's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind.
You want this money, then you gotta be a
Bad bitch,
shake that ass for the tip if you a
bad bitch,
drop it down to the floor if you a
bad bitch,
oh no, she ain't a hoe, she just a
bad
She a
bitch.
ghetto ass bitch with some ghetto ass game. In the club where she work, that she poppin' that thing. Say the bread, keep the bread, and the head at the bone. She can let her breathe on a nigga dick and make him come.
Come on. Well, them hoes like to get bucket balls. If they can't take off, they draw. I ain't standing there, nigga, no.
I love the way she dance, she look like she fucking herself. Shot ain't doing nothing but just touching herself. Freaky ways, she can shake ass for days. Get kicky in 69 different ways. Jump on stage, she get paid, sing old off. He got enough money, she taking the clothes off. Look at that, I thought I put it tap. I did, thought I put it
I'm
tap.
looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind.
What looks like a ransom note?
gotta be a
Bad bitch,
shake that ass for the tip if you a
bad bitch,
drop it down to the floor if you a
bad bitch,
Oh, his name?
bad bitch.
Move like you got something to do. Keep running your dick, sucker, or you gon' lose.
Jack
I don't
and
wanna
Coke,
hear
anyone?
about your motherfucking blues.
Yeah, his
I'd rather
name?
see your ass clap in them shoes.
Are you guys ready?
Shawty getting drunk, love getting old. Love it when she take it to the floor. Make her booty roll, take her clothes off.
Make that
but
booty
she
roll.
love smoking weed, and she getting hella freaky on the ecstasy. Wanna dance for me, song after song.
My wife's gonna kill me for this, but y'all ever hear that song, that left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek? So I put it on our Google one day, and I was messing with my wife. My wife always has these little tight leggings on, but she's not like, she's real shy. She's like a little backwards whenever you ask her to do anything like that. So every time I see her now, I'm like, left cheek, right cheek. She wasn't so receptive to it at first, but she came around. She's getting better at it. And this is the fun I have with my wife. It is kind of like dating sometimes. You can find ways to have fun. I thought at this point, us being trapped in the house this long, we'd be like at each other, but it's actually been different. Like, it went the other way. I don't know about you guys. How are you guys holding up with your families in the house and whatnot? I'm surprised how close my family's become during this thing. And I know it's different for everyone. Some of you have to be going to work, and like there's a lot more stress on one parent or the other, or one person in the relationship, or if you can't even see your significant other, like if you're dating. I know some people said they can't even see each other in the cities and stuff. All the money unmarked 10s and 5s. Why not big bills? What's wrong with big bills? All right, here we go. Ooh, that feels like a nice patch on the back. Case Keenum out of $2.99. So I will say this. The debate is over for me. I'm in my second year of breaking NT and flawless multiple cases. I broke like some of it when I first started. I think I got one box of NT. I didn't do any flawless my first year. It was just too much for me. I had to come in at the very end of 17. So But I can say I understand the argument, and we are just talking about what makes a true RPA. There's a lot of different, a lot of people who don't know the difference between a true RPA out of NT. NT is what makes NT so expensive. National Treasure is that the true RPA's in it. So I bring this up because we just broke like a couple cases of NT right before Flawless comes out. Why they don't spread those products out blows my mind. I wish they would do one about halfway through and then one at the end of the year. Putting them back to back makes it very hard for some people to get in both. Yeah, go ahead, Leo. Go ahead, guys. Leo just said, can we do a 101 guess? Well, I'm rambling on about my take on Flawless today because it's gorgeous. Do me 2 favors. 1, subscribe to our channel. 2, name a 1 of 1. If we pull a 1 of 1 of the player that you name, only 1 guess per person, I'll give a $20 credit out to that person who guessed it. Only 1 guess per person, no repeat guesses. So if someone guesses before you, pick someone else. I didn't post the link in our channel, so I don't know if anyone extra will be watching. But what you need to do is subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notifications when we go live. Because we'll do things like this, and you don't have to be in a break to guess. Tony Pollard out of 49 for the Dallas Cowboys. So yeah, to go back, Flawless is by far, I've determined it, the nicest product Panini could put out. I don't see how it could be better, except for, I will say, they put out a little thing today on Tom Brady. I'll show you after this box, and where like the parts of his Gary Jennings Jr. for the Seattle Seahawks. This is going to be out of 49. Seattle Seahawks is going to be Chris Larson. There you go. Oh, yeah, like the video, too. Oh, Flawless is a million times nicer. And anyone that says, no, NT's better is a traditionalist for the true RPA. There are some cool swatches. I guess NT's better with their swatches. I could see that argument. But there's no better autograph product than... and there are some nasty swatches, too, in Flawless. But there is no better... Well, it took us till now to get it out of 99. Doug Berger's never going to talk to me again. Dude spent $800 today to not get an Arizona card. That's the only drawback of that product. There's no other way to do it except like random player break. Random teams are too expensive. Arizona Cardinals, Seth Anderson with the Kyler Murray. Finally getting one tonight. There you go, my man. Out of 99. Flawless. Is it an autograph? And is it on the Bills, Chris? I don't know if I remember seeing that. Or is that the one on the Chargers? That he's on the Chargers. Get your guesses for the 101 in if you haven't yet. There we go. Kyler Murray. Yeah, I feel for Doug, man. You hit big, but when guys like that hit, and it's true for some of our bigger guys, there's quite a few of them, but I think of like Chris and Doug and even Mike lately, and there's a few other ones that come in here and spend that big money. A lot of times it's hard to watch guys like that get hit after hit. You have to understand that a day like this will just... I couldn't do it, man. They got colder blood than I do. Seth Bennett. Oh, no Kyler. Oh, yeah, for this. Oh, then, you know what? He bet no Kyler, so I get to keep it, right? Seth Anderson, I get to keep the Kyler. You bet there was no Kyler, so I'll just keep it. We'll give it away as a prize. You good with that, Seth? Did he really bet someone? He said $5? Did someone take the bet? I don't want to make a habit out of that. That's funny if someone took that bet. We're due an XR, man. Caleb McGarry, rookie card for the Falcons. You know what's crazy? One of my favorite cards we pulled today out of a Flawless was actually the Julio Jones game-used cleat card. He said, hell no. No! Hell no! Yeah, the game-used Julio Jones cards was I think, one of the coolest cards. Another thing that makes Flawless really unique is those Ruby and Diamond cards. I mean, you're not finding that anywhere, so you can get your money back just in those cards. Out of 249, Miles Boykin. 10 NT breaks and 3 cards. Well, listen, here's the thing. You can get in 10 NT breaks and pull 3 cards, and if they're the right 3 cards, you can recover from that. The thing is, when there's only 10 cards, that's a Miles Boykin out of $2.99. When there's only 10 cards in a box, 2 of those being gem cards with no autos, and then 2 patch cards generally, at least, sometimes more, which are hard to recoup money on unless it's like a Shield or a Nike swoosh or something. You're talking a really risky product, and it's a lot of money. Out of 49, Connor, Big Ben, and Juju. But then you pull things like we did tonight, like an on-card Joe Montana. What other product are you getting that in? I think this goes down here. He said Diamond Bush. That's priceless. That's flawless. That was a flawless delivery. Out of 199, Rodney Anderson. I hope they have this drop. Nah, they don't. I was hoping they had the got him. They used to have it. A 1 of 1. Danny Dimes encased in flawless. You yelled Bush. Were you at like work or something? Here we go. Will Greer at a 99 going to the Carolina Panthers. That is going to be Jamie Hunter. I want to get a Brady. I'm going to get another case. I'm going to pay out the ass for it. We'll figure out what we're going to do, whether it's random player. We got to open more flawless, right? We got to open one more. I am getting another NT as well. Jordan Scarlett. I can't not open it. I wish I could get more initially, but it's just hard to get more. Kirk Cousins. When you yell in your living room. I remember when I first started watching breaks, and I'd be like, yeah! And my wife was like, what are you looking at? She thought I was watching sports at first. Out of 199, Dexter Williams. I'll never forget the time we were in it was a Moe's on a Monday, and I'm tracking auctions. This is when I'm thinking about doing this, and I'm tracking auctions. I'm writing things down, and I look like the freaking special Rain Man, like the special ed version of Rain Man. McCall Hardman going out to the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that was when she saw how much I was excited to do this. I used to wake her up and be like, look what I just opened. She'd be like, what are you doing? She didn't leave me. My wife is like way out of my league. And I remember when we first started opening, I pulled like a 1-on-1 and I'd run over and wake her up. I'm surprised she stayed with me, man. God love her so. That's crazy. I do love breaking now. All right, let's see. Everyone, your son thinks you're crazy? How old's your son? So how did I get into collecting? One of the reasons I'm super passionate about this is because of my history with collecting. So my dad collected cards I think before I was born. He has a lot from the 70s. He used to put sets together. When we were little, he put sets together for us. But my dad's not a hoarder, but my dad's very much of a set things back until they gain value. And I have a story about that in its own right. But he used to have packs of cards set back, and he would never let us touch them. Every now and then he'd give us one. But my dad would take us to the flea market on Sundays. Stephon Diggs going out to the Vikings. And he's 14. He doesn't like it. Is he not into sports, Jamie? And he would take us to the flea market and we would get cards together. Packs were about, I think you would get like Don Russ packs for like 75 cents, $1. Some of the nicer packs were $3 or $4. I remember when packs were like $8 and my dad was kind of getting to the point where we weren't going to collect. That was too much money. But I would buy the cheaper stuff. They used to have a lot more cheaper options. I feel bad for kids now who don't have money. like that don't have the bankroll that some of these kids do. Out of 99, Richard Sherman, Jimmy Garoppolo, because it's hard. I mean, now it's like you can get Score, Donruss, maybe some blasters. A pack of luminance even is like, starts to run upwards of like, what if there's 20 packs and it's $100 a box? What is like $4 a pack for luminance? Or I mean, for Legacy, not luminance. Luminance is expensive. But yeah, so that's why. So what happened was in about 2000, I stopped collecting and I started playing sports a lot. I didn't play sports up till about my junior year, Caden. Sorry guys if this is boring, but I'll tell Caden. And when I put them all away, I had my first son. He turned 2. We had our second son. It was in the winter, and I told my wife I was going to go to this local card show, the Shikellamy Card Show. Took my son into the card show. He was looking at patch cards like this. I bought him 1 or 2. Tried to get online, and I saw breaking. That was the end of it, man. I had to do it. People were really boring, kind of like I am right now. Byron Murphy for the Arizona Cardinals. So yeah, we ended up in the local newspaper. My son, a picture of me and my son, and you can, I think, still, well, here it is. If you look over here, that's the picture from the card show where I decided that week I was going to start breaking. They didn't have anyone around here that breaks. He's looking at some baseball cards in there. He was 2 years old. You can kind of see it over there. It's on the background of that board. It's part of the reason I haven't been able to get rid of that board, man. 10 of 10 on-card gold. Riley Ridley for the Chicago Bears. Going out to JJ Kesey. Am I saying that name right, JJ? There you go. A little smoky action. 10 out of 10.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Yeah, so Chris, actually, I was watching them, and I was loving it. I remember being in, all of my stories involve food, Wendy's, and I was watching this breaker. I'm like, I want to watch, like, it's so boring, and I wanted to do it differently. We still have a lot to get better at, but I think the thing people are missing that we do is, like, a lot of the fantasy leagues, the giveaways, the daily, like, a lot of people say, do a website. I don't want to, man. And Todd even said, I know this would be like, means I won't have to update, but do a website. I said, no, I don't want to. I like staying connected. The chatter that goes on. I know we have some arguments and stuff. That's all part of a good family, man. Good families argue. That's the truth. Don't be fooled by like any family that looks like they're perfect and doesn't argue. But we try to keep it drama free, right? Like we settled our disputes the right way. But I'd miss it if we didn't have the chat and the Facebook claims and the fight to get a spot. All right, here we go. 4 out of 10 for the New England Patriots. Nice short print going out to Derek Peterman. Yeah, man. I'll tell you this right now, Kato, when people don't talk, it's boring for me. And it's hard for me too. Like, when I first started basketball, it was hard for me because I didn't know anything about basketball. It was hard. I would talk a lot about football and I couldn't connect. I started really getting into basketball this year. Drew Lock, look at that. The part of the football with the laces, the eyelets or whatever. 11 out of 49. Nice card. That's cool. Going out to the Denver Broncos. That's a sweet swatch. Dan Chumbley. But now it's like that with baseball. It's why I don't break a lot of baseball. It's not that I don't want to. I try to do it because of people who want baseball, but that's me too, Jamie. Like, I'll get in other groups and they don't talk like ours, and I have to like pull it back because it gets annoying to them, I think. 7 out of 99 rookie neon signs going out to the New England Patriots. Good break for the Pats so far. Derek Peterman, I mean, they got the... Is that right? Am I on the right one? Yeah, Derek Peterman got the Tom Brady out of 10, and now the Damian Harris. Oh, it is Leo. There's a lot of good breakers out there. I would say just be careful. Always do your research before you get in one. That way you're not going to have a crazy lunatic like myself breaking without knowing what you're getting into. Oh, dude, this is nice. Who's got him? Ian Hunt with the LA Rams. 5 of 50. Little bit, like almost like a printing mark on there. It's weird. Nice on card. The blue ink looks awesome on that gold card with the Rams colors. A lot. Thought I heard someone crying. A lot has changed. What do you think's changed the most, Amy? Well, besides location. February 2018. Oh, that's when we first started. That was our start date, February 2018. Yeah. Little foam breaker mat. My triangle desk. What? Because I was listening for upstairs. You thought I froze? All right, we got to get something out of Obsidian. We do have 2 $5 hitless credits to give out too. We did pull the Kyler. Kyler's nice. All right. We'll get better, and hopefully down the road we can continue to grow and get more product and do more things. And we'll do some fun things when we get like Score and stuff. I know it's not everyone's favorite product. There were some jokes today about Score. We'll make it fun, right? Like we'll do some fun stuff with it. Good luck, everybody. Last box again. 2 $5 hitless credits. April 2019. I know it seems forever ago, but a lot has changed, man. If you came in when we moved in January, we were out in that other room because we had to finish this up. This was not drywalled. It was like concrete walls, concrete floors. It looked, people, I had to change it. My brother's like, you're not going to break in here, right? Aaron Donald out of 75. And I tried it once. It echoed. Someone said they thought I was in a Dexter kill room. Corey Davis out of 25 for the Tennessee Titans. You know what's funny? So we were going to do this giveaway, and I've debated this. I'm going to ask you guys to do what you just did, and we're going to use it as the giveaway. You're going to have to screenshot when you join, and I'll make a video on how to do it. But that's what I want to do. I want to see when everyone joined. And we're going to give away that Google Nest Mini. It doesn't matter how long you've been here. We're just going to do it. That's how you have to enter. I want to see when everyone was in here. Out of 125, Minka Fitzpatrick. Those quaint late night divisions that we sold out on YouTube. They were fun. They were good times, man. There's part of me that does miss that. It's part of the growth process, but I do miss those nights. Claiming spots, people updating, rating YouTube. Out of 100, Cooper Kupp. Yeah, I met Caden at Nats. Caden actually did a break for us. Now, Max has done a break for us. John, Brandon, Ron, Caden. Trying to think who else did a break for us. Chris did a break as well. Like he came in and stepped and opened a few boxes. Cutting Edge for the Rams out of 100. I don't know if I'm missing anyone. Hakeem Butler out of 25. 3-color. Caden, you did an awesome job at the National, man. I was so impressed with how you broke there. I was thinking after that you would be breaking on your own. Man, he's a redemption, but we've been pulling him left and right. Paris Campbell, he's in a lot of products a redemption. Not in this, not in a flawless today. Leo with the Indianapolis Colts. Paris Campbell out of 25, yellow. This is not a TP patch. You talking about this? It's got 3-color. You got a little color in there. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Before I pull this last card, let me pull this up. And this is what I think Panini's missing and needs to do more of. You know, you asked me why I collected and stuff like that, Caden. I've been saying for a while, the one thing Panini's missing was to do more with their points, which they started to last year, and then they pulled back. But then to do what this is right here, Panini put out this, like, kind of picture or whatever. Let me put the... So, like, showing you where these different patches came from. Now, I said what they need to do is do this with game used jerseys and put a link to that game. Like, say this jersey came from whatever game. and then show, so you can kind of like, it'd be really neat to watch. It sounds stupid, that specific part of the jersey for that whole game, and you own that card. To me, that takes collecting to a whole new level. I wish they would do more like that. I know it's probably impossible on their end, but out of 150 for the Cincinnati Bengals, Ryan Finley. That's going to go out to Mike Cornett. February 2. Man, Amy, you've been around forever. All right. At least we got a Kyler. We're going to recap here. Give 2 $5 hitless credits. Thanks for letting me ramble on. Caden, I appreciate your interest, man. Hopefully we can meet again at the National. Topps Tribute. I have some of that coming, Seth. Group was created February 22nd. We only did eBay then. Out of 125, Minka, Corey Davis out of 25, Aaron Donald out of 75, Tom Brady out of 10, Dalvin Cook out of 50. We had the Richard Sherman and the Jimmy Garoppolo out of 99, Von Miller and Stephon Diggs. Exponential potential out of 99, Kelsey to 175, Keenum to 299. Our autographs included, our swatch cards included the Hakeem Butler for the Arizona Cardinals. Well, I think, Caden, don't you have credit to use? I thought you were just waiting to pick a break. I thought your dad sent... Did your dad send money? I had to check on that for you, but I think he said he sent some credit for you. Let me double check. It messaged me here when we're done. I thought you knew you had some credit. Dan Chumbley for the Denver Broncos. Juju Smith-Schuster going out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me know when you see me, guys. That was weird. I didn't lose anything on my stream. So wacko. All right, we're good. Sorry about that. At least it was at the end. I see you. All right, Dallas Cowboys. Leo Vasquez with the Tony Pollard. Hopefully people pop back in to see the credits. If not, you can always check. Paris Campbell out of 25. Yellow. Was that out of 25? Yeah, 25 out of 25 Campbell. Is that his jersey number 2 or is he 15? For the Indianapolis Colts going out to Leo. That's a nice card, Leo. Ryan Finley for the Cincinnati Bengals going out to Mike Cornett. Damian Harris for the New England Patriots going out to Derek Peterman. We're going to do a Throwback Thursday break tomorrow. Riley Ridley for the Chicago Bears going out to J.J. Kesey. And Byron Murphy for the Arizona Cardinals. That's Seth Anderson. McCole Hardman for the Kansas City Chiefs. Steve Peterson. And Rodney Anderson for the Cincinnati Bengals going out to Mike Cornett. And Gary Jennings for the Seattle Seahawks going out to Chris Larson. We also had this Darrell Henderson out of 50 for the LA Rams. Really nice card going out to Ian Hunt. And this Kyler Murray out of 99, 3-color rookie patch auto for the Arizona Cardinals, Seth Anderson. Did it do it again? Oh, no. It's just on mine. All right. Yeah, well, we're done for the night. Sometimes it's weird. Here we go. Top 2 win $5 hitless credits. I'm sorry it was acting funky. I'm going to have to run a little check on the computadora. It's the Rona. I did drink like 6 Ronas tonight while I was doing lawn work. A lot of time in the sun. All right, here we go. Top 2 win 5 hitless credit. Min roll 5. Good luck, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be the Eagles and the Saints. So, Chris Larson and Andrew Holmes with a 5 doll hair credit. All right, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow with a Throwback Thursday. It's funny you ask, Paul. I was out today working on my yard a lot, and I saw 3 landscaping units go by, like 3 trucks and trailers go by. Something Sasquatch, something R&L, and another random one I've never seen. So yes, landscapers are out. My understanding is landscapers can be out, but driveway sealers and pavers can't be out. Construction workers are not allowed to be working for residential construction, but landscapers can. Maybe just I don't know. It's weird how that works. I don't get it all. Yeah, I don't get the whole thing. I talked to somebody today that does construction. I was trying to get someone to work on my deck, and he said they're not allowed to work. And I asked him, like, could he just come over? Because I know him and, like, as a friend. And he goes, I'm giving it 1 more week. If they don't let us go back to work for construction in a week, he said he's just going to start working on these jobs. He has too many calls. I don't blame him. I mean, he's like, I'm not getting any help. Like, he can't, I guess he's not getting, like, stuff coming in, money coming in or whatever. So it would suck. You can't go work on a deck, but someone can mow your lawn. I don't get it. So I think he'll do, like, people he knows. Hey, I'm just over at their house in their backyard. I don't know. I guess you're not allowed to do that, but he'd have to be careful. I'm going to stay away from the whole conversation because I have my take on it. But I try not to give that in this because it's an escape from it. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Throwback Thursday. Y'all have a good night. Oh, PA is so different. Real quick on this. I bet you can still buy alcohol, Paul. We can't. We are like the only state that can't buy alcohol. I just had to spend a huge upcharge to get alcohol delivered to me from, like, I forget what state. But it was the only choice I had. PA's liquor site, even website, shut down. Overloaded. So, weird. All right, guys. Tomorrow.